Hey there, fanboys and fangirls. It's the other host here today with
The other Luke.
Sherlock Colvin.
And Lord Skywalker.
All right, we're going to talk about San Diego ComiCon that just happened.
A little over a week ago now.
Yeah.
By the time of the release of this show, a little over a week.
Yeah. First things first, I want to talk about Marvel Legends. We got a whole bunch of different waves announced at Comic-Con. I'm going to start off with we got another X-Men wave coming out. I believe I mentioned it a few episodes back, but we're getting Sunfire, Polaris, Dazzler, Colossus, Cyclops, Jim Lee variant, and Warlock. Warlock is actually the Build-A-Figure of this wave.
Nice.
Do you guys know anything about Warlock?
His name is Warlock.
His name is Warlock. He kind
my
of
contribution.
he kind of looks like
A warlock?
no, like a steampunk kind of Tin Man with the afro.
Afro Tin Man.
Afro Tin Man. That's what we'll go with. Me, out of that wave, I'm personally looking forward to Colossus and the Cyclops. Cyclops is going to be based off the 90s Jim Lee version from the animated show, if y'all remember that. But honestly, that's my personal favorite version of Cyclops. We're also going to get a another Spider-Man wave. This one, we're going to get the Black Suit Spider-Man or Symbiote Spider-Man. Spidey UK, I don't know much about that Spidey, except for he's from the UK.
He has a nice looking suit, but besides that, I don't know much about the backstory of that character.
He drives on the passenger side of the car.
He swings with the...
God save the Queen. We're going to get Green Goblin, which I'm super stoked about that. We just recently got a Hobgoblin with the Space Venom Build-A-Figure wave that just came out.
What does Green Goblin look like?
It's the comic, the early version of Green Goblin.
Okay, so like the Ultimate version?
No, it's early. It's Ultimate, or it's Amazing Spider-Man.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Quick note, real quick. William Braddock, Earth 833, is Spider UK.
There you go, Earth 833, not 616.
Too many universes, Morty.
Too many possibilities. A lot of shit can get fucked up, Morty.
I need you to put these seats up your butt, Morty.
I guess I need to watch that shit.
Rick, what you got to?
All right, back to the Marvel Legends. We're getting a Jackal. If you don't know who the Jackal is, the real name eludes me right now, but he was the guy behind the Clone Saga of the Spider-Man universe. And this one's kind of, I think, in my opinion, misplaced, but we're going to get a Miss Marvel. Current Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel.
Khan!
Right? Honestly, I'm really excited about her out of this wave, and the Green Goblin. Those are the two I'm looking forward to most out of that wave. Matt, you might like this one. We're going to get a Doctor Strange.
Ooh.
This wave is probably going to come out before the two I just mentioned, with Doctor Strange coming out the movie.
Is it Cumberbatch's Doctor Strange, the figure?
I'll get to that. We're gonna get another Iron Fist. We got one back with the Build-A-Figure, the Odin or Allfather Build-A-Figure. That Iron Fist, was wearing the white suit. This one, he's wearing the green suit, more popular on the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon right now. We're gonna get a Brother Voodoo. Matt, are you know much about the Doctor Strange characters and universe and all the sorcery and whatnot?
I'm slowly becoming acquainted.
Okay, because I honestly don't know this Brother Voodoo guy except for he's a voodoo, whatever you want to call it.
He clearly sounds ominous.
Yeah, yeah. And I go Miramo. I could be butchering that I honestly don't know anything about him. We're gonna get a Doctor Strange comic variant, Matt.
Okay.
He's got the cape or the robe, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of
Cloak.
cloak. There you go. And then we're gonna get, of course, the movie variant Doctor Strange.
Yes.
We're gonna get that. And then we're gonna get Mordo. I don't know anything about Mordo.
I actually might spoil something for the movie if I talk about him.
You know what? As of right now, it's all theory. So go right ahead.
If I remember correctly, he's one. Actually, oh no! I got him mixed up with somebody else. Never mind. I have no idea who he is. Oh my god, I feel stupid.
Gosh, it's okay. I feel like that all the time.
He is commonly a adversary of Doctor Strange. Let's see here. He's a gifted magician, especially adept in the black arts of magic, including summoning demons.
He's the devil.
Apparently born in 1921 as well.
Yeah, nice.
I think he's like kind of like the Trigon of the Marvel universe.
The Build-A-Figure for that, Matt, you might like this one or appreciate it. We're gonna get Dormammu.
Yes.
It's gonna be the Build-A-Figure for that. Now they, I think it was ComiCon of last year. They released a Doctor Strange exclusive set that came with a Dormammu, and there are similarities between the exclusive and this one, but there's subtle changes. I don't remember them off the top of my head, but there are subtle changes between the Dormammu of the exclusive 2015 and this current Build-A-Figure set that'll come out. We also got, this is the last one that caught my attention, Guardians of the Galaxy, another Guardians wave. We're going to get Nova, again, the Sam Alexander version of Nova. Major Victory, I didn't have time to look him up. We're going to get a Nighthawk, and then an Angela. Now, Angela, she's part of the current Guardians of the Galaxy. She's kind of a woman warrior badass. There are, I believe, 3 more coming out that weren't announced that are going to be movie variants. I'm going to hope for a Yondu. Not Gamora. What was her sister's name?
Nebula.
Yeah.
Nebula. I'm hoping Yondu, Nebula, and honestly, I'd like another Rocket, because the Rocket from the last wave was kind of a disappointment.
Did he come? Was he his own figure, or did he come as like kind of like BB-8 did with Rey?
No, he was his own figure.
I'm sorry, but $20 for something that tiny.
Yeah.
You gotta do something more. Come on.
Well, I mean, he came with the majority piece of Groot, which was part of that which was the Build-A-Figure for that.
Still, that's a steep price for just that, you know.
Well, I mean, it's the base. It's just standard. I mean, for the Legends. Build-A-Figure for that wave is going to be Titus. If you don't know who he is, he's a more recent in the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon. He was part of the Nova Corps, but he went rogue, and he, in the episode of Ultimate Spider-Man, was hunting Nova down for his helmet. It was actually a really good episode, and I like the character. But that's it for the Legend news. Our last episode I completely forgot, but Star Wars Celebration got an exclusive Kylo Ren to Celebration, and it was unmasked. It's pretty much the same thing as the Kylo Ren we got on Force Friday this year, just he's unmasked, and he comes with the burnt helmet of Darth Vader, which honestly, that piece alone right there, I think that's what would intrigue me. Yeah, that would intrigue me. It also came with a little flag stand of the First Order flag. It was kind of cool, but that helmet, the burnt helmet, is
that's the go-to piece.
Yeah, intrigued me the most, which I know it's a little piece, but you know. That does it for our Legends. Let's see, we got a Daredevil 3.
Yeah, one thing that Marvel's ComiCon wasn't short of was trailers.
Yes.
We got some nice trailers. Daredevil, it was confirmed for a third season. We got to
No
see a little
surprise.
teaser into Iron Fist, and then some Luke Cage. So I guess we'll start off with Luke Cage.
We start off with Luke Cage.
Now, see, I haven't seen Jessica Jones, all of it.
I
know he's like a pretty pivotal character.
He's a very prominent character in that.
Yeah, I still haven't watched that yet either.
But seeing the trailer for it has definitely increased my interest in wanting to go back and see Jessica Jones. So, in that sense, good job, Disney.
Yeah. The thing I didn't like about it is Luke Cage's character. He's pretty much indestructible.
Yeah.
And what kind of struck me weird was he goes into this building and he breaks off a car door, and he uses that as a shield. And I'm like,
it's probably honestly he was like in a moment he was like, I'm badass. I'm gonna show these people how strong I am. I'm just gonna rip off this door. Like it was like a whole like ego thing to him. Because if you looked, I mean, the bullets were going through. He was shot. His shirt was all messed up.
yeah, that is true.
I think he even mentioned the one thing. He's like, I'm tired of.
Always having to buy new clothes.
Yeah. So what'd be cool is if remember the guy in Daredevil that made his new suit.
Mm-hmm.
What if he comes in and makes something for him?
That would be nice.
Like he
That's
makes
a nice
something for
tie-in,
Luke
too.
Cage.
Yeah. It's a good
Plus,
tie-in,
just
too.
because he's indestructible doesn't mean it doesn't hurt.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think it hurts.
It's kind of crossing over to other territory. It's like with Barry Allen in the TV show. He's broken some pretty serious bones, and he's healed from them, and his tolerance has gone up. So just like with that, I mean, just look at Luke Cage. He's already a big guy, so his pain tolerance is probably going to be far superior, just because of his ability and his mass. So after a while, yeah, the bullets are probably not going to phase him as much, but you're still getting shot, and it's still going to have some pain.
And with the Luke Cage trailer, we also got a Iron Fist.
Little
A
teaser,
little teaser, yeah.
mustache, bearded man.
Y'all think we'll get a Heroes for Hire spinoff, and they'll just drop the Luke Cage and Iron Fist and go with Heroes for Hire?
Maybe like have kind of like an origin season,
Yeah.
but then I don't know. Then again, I mean, who would have thought the Punisher was going to get his own series?
That is
Right.
true, too, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just think that's on John Burtnall's.
Yeah, he
part.
just
did
took to that
fantastic,
character
yeah.
like perfectly.
Yeah, I agree. It was one of those things. Like I grew up with the Thomas Jane movie, and I love Thomas Jane as the Punisher because he plays him so tragic. But it's like Bernthal was amazing.
Yeah.
Like I was pleasantly surprised by that. Like he felt very genuine. Like when he starts like muttering the little nursery rhyme, it gives me chills every time.
Yeah.
Of course, that scene in the graveyard was amazing. Like just
I'm still
acting
behind
live.
it. I think I'm like 5 episodes into that season. I have
Bernthal steals it.
yeah, that's what I was 3-4 episodes in, and yeah, I wanted more Punisher more than I wanted to actually see Daredevil. Captain Marvel, we got a huge confirm of who's going to play Captain Marvel in the MCU, and that's Brie Larson.
New Oscar winner, or recent
Yeah.
Oscar winner.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of hers. There's a lot of different films that she's been in that I think she does a pretty great job. I'm interested to see her take on a superhero role.
I'm used to her from Community, and she was great in that. And it's definitely going to be something she's going to fit very well into because she can do comedy very well. And if she can do comedy well, she obviously has shown through her award-winning performance that she can definitely do dramatic. So she's going to be able to do a mix of the two with this. It's perfectly fit, if you ask me.
What was she? What did she win the award for?
I
don't know
that
she-
right now.
I don't know.
She's very young. It was for The Room, I think.
Yeah, it was
That's
her,
right.
Yeah.
The Room.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
She was also in 21 Jump Street. Trainwreck. She played Amy Schumer's sister in Trainwreck. She was in Don John. She was in The League for 2 episodes apparently.
21 Jump Street. She's in it.
And
What is
yeah,
it?
she
Scott
plays
Pilgrim?
Envy Adams in Scott
Yeah.
Pilgrim versus the World.
Yeah.
Another one I haven't seen.
Definitely gotta
She's
see
very gifted. You could say School for Gifted Youngsters gifted. That's
Ooh,
Marvel
yeah.
minded.
that. Yeah, she won the Oscar for Best Performance by an Actress in a Leading Role. She also won Golden Globe for Best Performance by an Actress.
She just
She also-
swept with the room.
Yeah, she won several awards for that performance. Even the kid, and what was great, the little kid, what was his name? Look him up real
Jacob
quick.
Tremblay.
Yeah, there was a little interview with him where with his award, he was talking about he was going to put it up on his shelf right next to his Lego Millennium Falcon. And I just thought that was the
kid's
coolest
amazing.
thing. I was like, this kid is just like 8 years old, and I'm just fanboying out on him right now. I thought it was so cool.
That's awesome. It's all coming full circle, and now his co-star, and I'm sure they were very close. His co-star is now in the Marvel universe, so it's like he's gonna be he's gonna be connected and hooked up with all the cool stuff.
It's like Boyega. It's like
Oh,
everyone
yeah.
in the Star Wars universe now knows how big of a fan he was going into it, and he's kept it professional while they're shooting, but you can tell that everyone is kind of aiding in his fandom, which I think is cool.
Oh yeah, like my favorite bit of Boyega, there's a behind-the-scenes clip of him go like, "Now we just need John Williams, and we've got the movie."
No, I liked. He had that huge the Titan figure of oh my god, I can't talk. Harrison Ford as Han Solo in the Stormtrooper with the helmet off,
Mhm.
and he got Harrison Ford to sign that for him. I thought that right there, that's me. Like, hey, I got this toy. Can you sign it?
Apparently, he took it to a Nigerian restaurant in London, and it went over really hilariously well.
Oh my god.
And one last thing for Brie Larson, she is going to be in the upcoming Kong Skull Island with Tom Hiddleston, who
Yeah,
also plays Loki.
That's kind of
And
like
Nick
not
Fury.
yours, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm excited for that one for Skull Island.
I am
Oh,
too.
yeah.
John Goodman.
It's got Tom Hiddleston,
Tom
Brie
Hiddleston,
Larson.
Brie Larson.
Sam Jackson, John C. Reilly.
Yeah, Jackson.
Yeah.
It's like Vietnam era, but
These motherfucking apes in this motherfucking island.
I'm just happy to see, Brie Larson is making a name for herself. She's obviously acting with, future Marvel co-stars here, and, she's just climbing the ladder, and it's great to see someone who basically came out of nowhere is making it big, Because I heard for a while the fan choice was like Katie Sackhoff, and then I also heard Jennifer Lawrence's name thrown into the mix for Captain Marvel.
What's that girl who played? She was in the Fifth Wave.
Chloe Moretz, yeah.
Yeah,
I love her.
yeah. There's a.
Was she in the running?
Well, she was on a cover of some magazine where she had a jacket on, and it looked just like
Captain Marvel. Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
And people thought it was kind of like a little like Easter egg, but no, it was just
I thought she looked the part.
yeah.
I mean, even though it was not real. Ghost Rider is going to be on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Mike, how do you feel about that? I know you watch that show.
I'm excited. It's going to be really interesting to see how they're actually going to handle his character, because I don't know if you guys watched last season, but spoiler alert, shit falls apart.
Again?
Again?
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see how he's going to fit into this
So is this
new set of problems that they're going to have.
It's not Nick
Stemming
Cage
most-
either.
right? It's not Nick Cage, but I
No.
know just like in the Lantern Corps and things like that. Even though there's the one place, there's different Ghost Riders, right? Aren't there several different Ghost Riders?
Kind of like Green
passed
Lantern.
along.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know in the two movies that came out with Nicolas Cage. Now, are those considered part of the Marvel universe, and they're just not using Nick Cage, and they're using a different Ghost Rider character? Is there the possibility of Nick Cage's still existing? Like, where are we on that? Do you know?
I have no idea.
I don't think they're going to count Nick Cage as his canon.
What part? Yeah. Okay.
I've only seen the first one. I don't really remember it, so I don't know if that's a big deal or not.
I enjoyed it, but I think it was because when it came out, I was really into racing, and that's that was kind of that whole center thing. So
I love that
was
shot of
like
him in the cowboy riding.
like if I go, oh yeah, like where the
That was
horse
cool as
turns,
shit.
that was the sickest part of the entire movie. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
It's a character I think I would have liked better if they did a Netflix series with instead.
Yeah, I
It
agree.
seems like he would have fit
Yeah.
better there.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be a little more limited for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like,
Well, who knows? He could, like, we could get a spin-off series of this,
Or he's the one that bridges the
Hopefully.
gap.
Yeah.
it's true. Because they haven't confirmed how much Ghost Rider we're going to see.
Yeah,
It could be 5 minutes in one episode.
yeah, small doses, and then it's just then they might slowly just, put them in more and more just to see how the fans react, I guess.
We also got news of Marvel Ultimate Alliance. They are re-released. I believe it's available now on the PSN and Microsoft Store.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
It's 1 and 2, so it's a bundle. I think it's like $40, give or take. I haven't looked, but
It's not terrible.
yeah, for 2 games, I don't think it's $20 a piece. But yeah, that's available now on, I believe, PS4 and Xbox One for y'all Marvel fans out there, Ultimate Alliance fans. Well, that about wraps it up
Yeah,
for
so,
Marvel Monday.
Yep.
All the trailers and stuff.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
got that's pretty much the big key takeaways from
I just
Marvel's
remembered.
version.
Wait a minute.
Thor. They showed Hulk's gladiator armor.
Yes.
Yes.
Can't believe we forgot
And
that.
I remembered something else too. You want to elaborate more on that gladiator armor? I'll let you take over.
I mean, don't let me take over. I only know a pinch about it, but it seems like they're definitely hinting towards like a possible Planet Hulk, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. We also got some concept art of the Vulture in Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Yes.
Is
Yes.
Michael Keaton playing the Vulture?
I
Or
don't
is
know.
he like Norman Osborn?
I could
Because
honestly
I'm
see
fine
him.
with either.
I could see him doing an Adrian Toomes.
I'm gonna be honest. If he's gonna be Birdman.
Batman, then Birdman, then he's the Vulture.
Oh my God, that's true though.
Batman, Birdman, Vulture. So it's like an evolution.
Yeah. Wow. I like Michael Keaton.
But yeah, I
Could use a
mean,
lot of
me
rare
too.
candies.
I mean, he kind of like his.
Rare candy.
I think he's got that Vulture look. I don't know. There's something about his facial physique.
Well, I like what the concept art shows about how it looks. It almost looks like he's got like an Ant-Man kind of almost helmet, like kind of like fighter pilot helmet on. But then he's got like what looks like a bomber's pilot jacket and then combat boots and the whole thing. It looks like he's like a Air Force pilot, but he's in almost what looks like a primitive form of like Falcon's like wings.
Yeah.
But he's still got the leg parts where he has the clamping claws and stuff. It just looks really cool. I don't know. Instead of just being like an old man whose head's sticking out of a big bird costume.
Yeah, I like that too. He's not. Yeah.
And I'm with Spider-Man: Homecoming. I'm really excited for the movie, and then there's parts of me that's not, just for the fact of they're wanting it to be aimed towards like the high school demographic.
I think the John Hughes angle was a smart angle to take. I'm just kind of personally, because I was invested with the Andrew Garfield movies. It's kind of one of those things. I'm excited to see what Tom Holland's going to do. I loved what he did, but it's just one of those things where I'm not as pumped anymore, because it's like I'm afraid they're just going to reboot it halfway into the movie.
Well, see, and speaking of Andrew Garfield, because that was I was loving the direction that story was going.
Yeah.
And I can't remember where the article was I was reading it, but there is talk of possibly bringing in and expanding the Spideyverse within the MCU. And I just me as a fan, I mean, y'all can chime in and let me know what y'all would think. But how do you think it would be if we went to another dimension to where Andrew Garfield is the Spider-Man?
I think it's highly unlikely that would actually, like, all the things would occur, but I'd love to see that happen. And what would be cool is, like, they did Spider-Men. they could do something like that, and then maybe have like, they could bring in Miles. They could have, in Miles' universe, let's say Miles' universe is the Andrew Garfield universe. You find out that Peter Parker may have died, but then, I don't know, there's a lot of different angles that could be taken with it.
And then you can go off with Spider-Gwen, because, oh man, that character is just freaking awesome.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to see some nods to those.
With us talking about Spider-Man, they're actually coming up here in the books. They're redoing the Clone Saga. I can't. They got a title for it, but in the Spider-Man universe, they're bringing back the clones or something's happening with the clones. Scarlet Spider, Ben Reilly. It's about to go down again.
It's going down for real.
All right.
All right. Well, I think that about wraps up for as far as our Marvel news. We're about to end it there, but then we almost forgot Spidey. It makes me a little sad.
Yeah.
But
good save though.
we caught it. We caught it. So yeah. So be sure to stay tuned, like and subscribe, so you can be up to date on all of our latest shows. Got a lot of content coming your way. Got some time lapses of some of Matt's art coming. Looks pretty cool. Pretty excited for everyone to check it out. And Sean and I, past couple weeks, we've just been going really hard at filming a lot of different action figure reviews, Figure Fix Friday, and also for Marvel Mondays. So yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, share, let your friends know.
Comment.
Yes, let us know what you want to see. And as always, I'm the Luke.
I'm the other host.
I'm Sherlock Colvin.
And I'm Lord Skywalker.
With great power comes great responsibility. Bye, everyone.